Yesterday, we started reading on the section of the Four Noble Truths, and we stopped at section E about the precipice of sickness and death. Today, we are going to continue with section F, making the breakthrough. Monks, if anyone should speak thus without having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of suffering, as it really is, without having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of the origin of suffering, as it really is, without having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of the cessation of suffering, as it really is, without having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of the way leading to the cessation of suffering, as it really is, I will completely make an end to suffering. This is impossible. Yeah, so this is the point. Without making the breakthrough to the Four Noble Truths, and someone says, I will completely make an end of suffering. Of course, it's contradictory. It's impossible. Just as monks, if someone should speak thus, having made a basket of acacia leaves, or of pine needles, or of myrobalan leaves, I will bring water or palm fruit. This would be impossible. So too, if anyone should speak thus, without having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of suffering as it really is, I will completely make an end to suffering. This is impossible. Footnote number 54. All these leaves are small and delicate. The leaves mentioned in the counterpart passage below are broad and sturdy. This is the simile that the Buddha used. And then the Buddha conclude again. But monks, if anyone should speak thus, having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of suffering as it really is, having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of origin of suffering as it really is, having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of cessation of suffering of as it really is, having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of the way leading to cessation of suffering as it really is, I will completely make an end to suffering. Now, this time is possible. Why? Because they have made the breakthrough to the Four Noble Truths. Mr. Chaikon, would you like to continue?
Just as, monks, if someone should speak thus, having made a basket of lotus leaves, or of kino leaves, or of maluva leaves, I will bring water or a palm fruits. This would be possible. So too, if anyone should speak thus, having made the breakthrough to the noble truth of suffering as it really is, I will completely make an end to suffering. This is possible. Therefore, monks, an exertion should be made to understand this is suffering. An exertion should be made to understand this is the way leading to the cessation of suffering. From Samyutta Nikaya 5632. Sadhu, sadhu.
Thanks, Sister Chaikon. And the Buddha concludes, therefore, we should make an effort, exertion to be made to understand the Four Noble Truths. Why? Because only after completely understanding the Four Noble Truths, then we will completely make an end to suffering. Only then it is possible. That's it for this sutta, the breakthrough. Now let's continue. Sister Shwami, would you like to continue?
The destruction of the taints, G. Monks, I say that the destruction of the taints is for one who knows and sees, not for one who does not know and does not see. For one who knows what, for one who sees what, does the destruction of the taints come about. The destruction of the taints comes about for one who knows and sees. This is suffering. This is the origin of suffering. This is the cessation of suffering. This is the way leading to the cessation of suffering. It is for one who knows thus, for one who sees thus, that the destruction of taints comes about. Therefore, monks, an exertion should be made to understand this is suffering. An exertion should be made to understand this is the way leading to the cessation of suffering.
Okay. From Samyutta Nikaya 5625. Thanks, Sister Shomi. Discharge Sutta is the same conclusion. An exertion should be made to understand the Four Noble Truths. But here, it talks about the destruction of the taint comes about when one understands the Four Noble Truths. Okay, so that's it for the section of the Four Noble Truths. Any questions or comments, especially for this section? If not, let's continue reading the next section. Sister IQ, would you like to continue?
The goal of wisdom. What is Nibana? On one occasion, the Venerable Sariputra was dwelling in Magadha at Nalakagama. The wanderer Jamukadatta approached the Venerable Sariputra and exchanged greetings with him. When they had concluded their greetings and cordial talk, he sat down to one side and said to the Venerable Sariputra, "Friend Sariputra, it is said, Nibana, Nibana. What now is Nibana? The destruction of lust, the destruction of hatred, the destruction of delusion. This, friend, is called Nibana. But friend, is there a path? Is there a way for the realization of Nibana? There is a path, friend. There is a way for the realization of this Nibana. And what, friend, is that path? What is that way for the realization of this Nibana? It is, friend, this noble eightfold path. That is right view, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. This is the path, friend. This is the way for the realization of this Nibbana. Excellence is the path, friend. Excellence is the way for the realization of this Nibbana. And it is enough, friend Sariputra, for diligence. From Samyutta Nikaya 38.1. Thank you.
Thanks, Sister IQ. Footnote number 55, Jambukada. SPK commentary identifies him as Sariputta's nephew. Okay, firstly, Nibbana is defined as, in this sutta at least, the destruction of lust, the destruction of hatred, the destruction of delusion. And what is the path to the destruction of lust, hatred, and delusion? Back again to the Noble Eightfold Path. And then this last line, excellent is the path, friend. Excellent is the way for the realization of this Nibbana. Sister Billy, would you like to continue?
Mm. 33 synonyms for Nibbana. Monks, I will teach you the unconditioned and the path leading to the unconditioned. Listen. And what, monks, is the unconditioned? The destruction of lust, the destruction of hatred, the destruction of delusion. This is called the unconditioned. And what, monks, is the path leading to the unconditioned? Mindfulness directed to the body. This is called the path leading to the unconditioned. Monks, I will teach you the uninclined, the taintless, the truth, the far shore, the subtle, the very difficult to see, the unaging, the stable, the disintegrating, the unmanifest, the unproliferated, the peaceful, the deathless, the sublime, the auspicious, the secure, the destruction of craving, the wonderful, the amazing, the unailing state, Nibana, the unafflicted, dispassion, purity, freedom, non-attachment, the island, the shelter, the asylum, the refuge, the destination, and the path leading to the destination. Listen. And what, monks, is the destination? The destruction of lust, the destruction of hatred, the destruction of delusion. This is called the destination. And what, monks, is the path leading to the destination? Mindfulness directed to the body. This is called the path leading to the destination. Thus, monks, I have taught you the unconditioned, the destination, and the path leading to the destination. Whatever should be done, monks, by a compassionate teacher, out of compassion for his disciples, desiring their welfare, that I have done for you. These are the roots of trees, monks. These are empty hearts. Meditate, monks. Do not be negligent, lest you regret it later. This is my instruction to you. Samyutta Nikaya 43, 1-44. Sadhu, sadhu.
Thanks, Sister Billy. The 33 synonyms of Nibana. And there's one footnote here for 56. Nipapanjang, SPK, the commentary, because it is not proliferated or elaborated by craving, conceit, and views. So, is there actually 33? I leave it for you to count. Okay, there's this one part when I read this, the unaging, the stable. This one is interesting. A lot of ladies told me, oh, they want a stability, they want to get married and settle down. But is it actually a true stability? One has to question that. If you want a true stability, I would say this one, Nibana, is the true stability that you can get, not just by getting married, and then you get whole life stability. Maybe in a conventional sense. Okay, and this last line, these are the roots of trees, monks. These are empty hearts. Meditate, monks. Do not be negligent, lest you regret it later. I would say a pretty common lines you will encounter in many suttas. And this lines is also used as the opening of the book, opening quote of the book for Bhikkhu Analaya's PhD thesis about the Satipatthana Sutta. So very powerful lines from the Buddha. Meditate, lest we regret it later. Okay, Sister Singhui, would you like to continue?
3. There is that bliss. Thus have I heard, at one time, the Blessed One was dwelling at Savathi's and Jata's grove, Anapindika's park. Now, on that occasion, the Blessed One was instructing, rousing, inspiring, and gladdening the monks with a Dharma talk connected with Nibana, and those monks were receptive and attentive, concentrating their whole mind, intent on listening to the Dharma. Then, on realizing its significance, the Blessed One on that occasion uttered this inspired utterance. There is, monks, that base where there is neither earth, nor water, nor heat, nor air, neither the base of the infinity of space, nor the base of the infinity of consciousness, nor the base of nothingness, nor the base of neither perception nor non-perception, neither this world nor another world, neither sun nor moon. Here, monks, I say there is no coming, no going, no standing still, no passing away, and no being reborn. It is not established, not moving, without support. Just this is the end of suffering.
Okay. Thanks, Sister Xinghui. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. This one, I think, is from Udana 8.1. Udana is a collection of sayings, so we will encounter poetic lines like this, poetic sutta. In footnote number 57, the negation of the physical elements can be taken to deny not only the presence of matter in Nibana, but also the identification of Nibana with the experiences of the jhana, which still pertain to the realm of form. The following 4 items negate the objects of the 4 formless meditative attainments in Nibana. Okay. So this is the lines where the Buddha realized, let me say this one. On that occasion, the Buddha was instructing the monks. And then the Blessed One uttered this whole line. The base, there is that base. All the way, and then describing everything, and then concludes with, just this is the end of suffering. Okay, let me check. You double check. What is UD? I think it's mentioned here. So UD is Udana. Yeah, in the front page, there is one list of abbreviations where you can check what is the abbreviation about. Okay, I think we're just nice, just below 8 a.m. We go back to here. Here's the base. Any questions or comments? Okay, if not, would Sister Xinghui like to do the dedication?
愿消三障诸烦恼，愿得智慧真明了。我愿罪障悉消除，世世常行菩萨道。
Thanks, Sister Xinghui. Till we meet again, may we be guided by the Buddha, Dhamma, and the Sangha. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Have a stable Sunday ahead. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.